Jesse Jackson's funeral is the perfect example of how selfish and opportunistic the Democratic establishment is. His son specifically said he did not want any politics being brought to the homegoing service.
Do not bring your politics out of respect to Reverend Jesse Jackson and the life that he lived to these homegoing services. Right. Come respectful and come to say thank you. But these homegoing services are welcome to all. Democrat, Republican, liberal, and conservative, right wing, left wing, because his life is broad enough to cover the full spectrum of what it means to be an American. We only ask people to come and be respectful in the context of the extraordinary life that he lived.
His son specifically said he did not want any politics being brought to the homegoing service. That both Democrats and Republicans are welcome. That, quote, Jesse's life is broad enough that all are welcome. I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that Donald Trump played a huge part in assisting Jesse in his run for president of the United States when he would have been the first Black American president. And it's interesting that they took the time not to honor Jesse Jackson, but to score political points. Barack Obama, his entire speech was to fearmonger, to do what he always does.
Jesse Jackson told his family he wanted one simple thing at his funeral: leave politics out of it and come together in respect. The Barack Obama got up and turned the moment into a divisive political speech. Disgusting. This is another Democrat. Look at this. Is it not a political speech? Why is it everything about Trump here? I don't get it. If you want to know why Donald Trump was elected, just watch the whole Obama speech. You will see these attacks is actually what stir up people to change their mind even till today. This is exactly what he did throughout his presidency. At some point, it get boring. Yeah. If they want to have a meeting where they can actually they should just organize one and do that. I don't know, maybe people will not attend. Reason they want to use this little opportunity to do that. There is a video his son actually put out. Take a look at this.
When I tell you that I wanted to vomit when I looked at Reverend Jesse Jackson's funeral, I really literally thought that it was going to be a joyous occasion. I thought they were going to remember and list down everything that this man had achieved, all his legacies, the trials and tribulations that he went through. No, instead, these delusional, sorry, stinking bastard Democrats made it about them. I can't believe you all disrespected that damn man's funeral like that. And I'm not going to shut my mouth up any longer because that was so messed up what you all did. The family couldn't even grieve. But they basically told you bastards not to make it political, and you did it anyway. Y'all do not care about the family. Y'all didn't care about Jesse. Y'all didn't care about nothing. Y'all stomped on that man's time. That was his homegoing, and y'all made it about trying to push a political narrative that nobody wants to follow behind y'all on. The pastor got up there and he said that the Capitol was full of pedophiles.
We see science and expertise denigrated while ignorance and dishonesty and cruelty and corruption are reaping untold rewards every single day. We see that. And it's hard to hope in those moments. So it may be tempting to get discouraged, to give in to cynicism. It may be tempting for some to compromise with power. and grab what you can, or even for good people.
Like everything was so gloom and doom, as if you're waking up every day to like these horrible conditions in America, when in fact the worst time of my life and many others was under the Biden-Harris administration. And the beginning root of that was Barack Obama's presidency. And so they do this time and time again, where they use the Black community to do the same thing that false prophets do when they're in church, and they're like, you're down and out. You can't get ahead. Your life is a mess. Everything is horrible. Oh, you know, it's like, it's this constant, like even his tone is giving like that slimy preacher that is constantly telling you that your life is in shambles, and give your life to God right before he hands you the collection plate. That's what it felt like. Barack Obama is fully aware of the power that he has as an orator. And I'm listening to this strategy where he's, you know, it's this, oh, we're so, you know, everything is so polarized, etc. Why do you think that is?
Obama is one of the most divisive figures in US history, except he is celebrated by mainstream media because they are partisan. They take side and love and protect Obama. It is no wonder a tough, no BS bull in the China shop emerged. That person was a fed-up Trump who broke the mainstream media by not caring what they thought. He showed they could punch back against the DS and win. His rise coincided with a welcome birth at long last of consecutive media, which gave voice to the voiceless who had been forced to consume the prejudice of the mainstream media. I can't stand Obama. He was weak. This is someone's opinion. You know, he actually put out, as he noticed what Democrat did, like this guy said, I have actually seen both sides do this, but the essence Democrat put this show was just to stir up their base. That is a simple truth. It's like they actually had a script, like this is what you're supposed to do. The question that passes through my mind every single day, have you ever noticed that Democrat never posts anything pro-Democrat? It's always just anti-Trump. Then I wonder, if Trump is out, how would the messages be? Will they continue with this? Or what exactly? I don't get it. Because it's now something everybody knows that this is how they operate. And it's now really boring to a level not seen and a why. It get crazy, right? I don't know if I'm the only person saying what I'm saying every day like this. I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out the videos. I just wanted to do this follow-up so you can see exactly what is happening. I want to appreciate people sharing out. As of the short tips at end, that is for the white algorithm. You can stop here.
I regret ever being a part of the Democratic Party.
The trap that Trump laid in the State of the Union address, where he, just show the tape there, because I think it's self-explanatory. And the Democrats didn't stand. I mean, obviously, it's a it's a deliberate trap, because they always played these games of Simon Says there at the State of the Union.
Well, I think you and I agree on this is all performative.
They will if they put it in the ad.
That just
goes through to get here. Trump, go Trump! Hey Murphy, you're scumbag. Thanks, man.
Our chamber is chanting USA. This is a sick person. The first lady.
I was there, and it was as horrific as I thought it would be.
She wasn't the only one. Look at SOT 35, CNN's Abby Phillip.
But he utilized almost like these game show type moments where you're seeing awards being presented.
They're just so disgusting.
Of course, he chose who did not vote in his favor and did not shake her hand there.
Here's the video. He shook everyone's hand. Everyone. There's the Chief Justice. All of them got their hands shaken to the point where they had to come back on the air and say this in SOT 33.
But we should point out as he walks in, he's pretty close to the justices again as he comes down on the floor, that he did shake their hands there this evening.
Moment. No, that's not what happened at all.
Democrats to stand for the slain passenger in North. Our first priority is Americans rather than illegal on either of those two. I think they took his bait.
Can take away from the joyous moment as all Americans. And why are they putting a medal?
Oh, he's already under scrutiny for 1,000 reasons. Viral Patel posted this on X.
People on the left are absolutely losing their minds.
Because now it's our job.
I get suspicious when anybody, whether it's
no one should be above scrutiny.
I think that Whoopi Goldberg, you might want to think.
Isn't their whole testimony?
Don't use it as a platform.
Person's home, it's very easy to.
This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
The country's in such emotional turmoil.
And Republicans on both sides.
You're so amazing. And wasn't it so great?
When it can be hard to hope.
She got up there, cackled away through a Trump ad.
To not have to hear Joe Biden and Kamala